Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Live A&R drop here at the SCANTRAXX office. We are back with my friends over here. Sorry.
Why so hard,
getting
man?
too strong. I'm sorry. Demi Kanon in the house.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And
Happy to be back.
yeah,
Of course.
finally. we changed seats. Don't ask why, but now it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
And special guest of the day, my Italian brother, the Purge.
The Purge. Woo! Big
Ciao a
applause.
tutti, buongiorno.
Bello.
Oh man, two Italians here.
Oh, bro, it might be too much.
It's gonna
for you.
be
It might
gonna be
too much.
hectic, guys.
Imagine out of nowhere we start speaking Italian and what we're gonna do.
Yeah, man. That
You
will
just
be,
need to use your hands.
I'm
Just
gonna
a bit,
have
it's gonna be
ChatGPT next to it, so don't worry about that.
Nice. And
So-
welcome back to Mika in the back. Shout out to Mika.
Yo,
Woo!
Mika, what's up?
And welcome people in the chat. So as always, we're gonna check some demos today. We're gonna give some feedback. We're gonna give some. I don't know. We're gonna be really.
Rude.
Yeah. As always.
Really rude.
No. Listen, we're gonna be very honest today,
Even more than before.
like always. Yeah.
Like always.
But
like always.
first,
Ah,
We're
yeah,
gonna cheer.
it's even
yeah,
time to
yeah,
celebrate.
yeah, yeah,
cele-
yeah.
celebrate.
If you ask him what or why, well, we don't know. But you know, summer edition, festival
Summer
season.
edition,
Summer
vamos.
edition.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
How
guys.
do you say this in Italian?
Salute.
Salute,
salute.
or chin-chin.
O chin chin.
On chin chin.
Or-
And
Okay.
then you
Oh.
need to touch the table.
Touch the
otherwise-
table because chi non poglia non foglia.
Esatto.
Wait, is that a thing that you have to like?
It's a bit thing.
Put
We
it on
always
the-
have to do
okay.
that.
Okay.
We
If you
always
don't
do
do
that.
that, you're not gonna for
For-
entire life.
You're not gonna F for the rest of your life.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's a big thing. In
I'm
Italy.
happy that I did that then.
Yeah,
All right.
I did it. So, all right. I think it's time to start.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start. We're gonna start with the first demo from Flenders. We actually checked another demo from Flenders before.
Yeah, I think so. He has been
yeah.
on the stream before. I just want to notice also, guys, if you have any feedback on the track itself as well, just write it down in the chat. We read it and we
Always.
you help us decide as well if you like it or not.
Exactly.
And, yeah, just be honest.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with Flenders, Young and Free. Young and Free. Oh, sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
Wait.
Good
Somebody
time.
asked already. Why is Kronos in the middle?
Well, why not?
It's the first time you're in the middle.
I like to be in the middle.
Now listen, guys, I wanted to do this. Yeah.
I told it, don't get too used to
It's
it.
already a boo, It's already a boo.
Okay,
Alright.
Demi is the new Zag lover.
Yes.
All right.
Wait,
let's-
what?
Let's start.
What a great start.
Waiting for the right time, just to tell that you're mine. Remember our weekend, I asked you what you needed. This is what it feels like when you think of me, when you think of me. What it feels like to be free.
Tranqui.
Okay. Yo, this sounds fast, no?
Yeah, right.
Sounds like 165 or something.
Waiting for the right time, just to tell that you're
I hope it's not my fault, actually.
Remember our weekend, I asked you what you needed. This is what it feels like.
The new generation hype, you know. We go faster now.
To be honest, free. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. When you think of me, when you think of me. What it feels like. To be honest, free.
nice.
Just to tell that you're mine.
It's a good vibe.
Love the vibe. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Euro stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
I ask you what you needed. This is what it feels like.
Yeah, I'm really afraid this is
This is what it feels like.
You sure it's this fast?
Feels like. Waiting for the right time.
Yeah, it is this fast.
Yeah, yeah.
No?
I think it's this fast.
Yeah.
That's probably 165, even 170.
I think it was meant to be that fast. Yeah, I think there is something wrong. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I might have added this track.
I think
No, I didn't.
Happy hardcore remix.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand because
Okay.
it's the first time we're using my Cubase here.
Yeah, we changed from FL Studio to Cubase, guys. So
I don't understand why though. Flinders, can you please let me know which BPM is your track?
I must say that I actually like the BPM of the track. No.
It's
Yeah,
good,
it
enough drive, that's for sure.
sounds
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
But I will try to
Because
put it
because
like
Demi
the
Kanon
back,
fucked up BPM. Yeah, it's absolutely true. It's not my fault. It's not my Cubase fault. It's Demi
did
fault.
something. Yeah. I made it happy hardcore for them.
Okay, it says 155.
155.
Okay,
But wait.
much slower then.
Yeah, the waveforms all
But
changed.
it's no, it's still even going off. That's weird.
It's not slower, no? Is it?
No, it's still pretty fast. I guess. All right. Okay.
right,
Maybe it was a little faster.
A little fast.
Of
Yeah,
what it was supposed to be, but
right.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really hard to judge now because I feel like it shouldn't be that fast.
No.
I'm trying to figure why though.
Is it like the maybe the project BPM?
Itself,
It's
yeah.
it says
I
160
I changed it.
to 155.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe open Fruity Loops. Drag it on that.
Pro producer, by the way. You know how to fix this, Jacopo. Else,
I'm trying.
Else we're gonna
I
check the next track. We're just gonna give feedback to this fast version, I guess.
Maybe wait. Let me see if I can change it from here.
Because if like the second track also is fast, it's gonna be a really quick stream, guys. That's
We put 200 BPM.
we're gonna be done in 20 minutes. So don't worry, okay? Cubase problems, yeah. Someone say Cubase. Man, who
might
uses Cubase nowadays? Come on, man.
Me. I don't know why. How can I change the sample rate? Is the sample rate ChatGPT? ChatGPT.
No, chat. Maybe the chat knows.
Chat. If you know.
No, not
Chat.
ChatGPT. The chat maybe knows. Yeah, I think it's like the tempo of the project.
No, it's the
it's
sample
like-
rate 100%.
Sample
Because
rate,
I'm
yeah.
now using the driver from the
Right.
yeah, from
the
the
drive,
audio, yeah.
drive for the stream. Right. Yeah. It changes the things.
Our sailor, ChatGPT.
Go FL Studio. Yeah. Jacopo doesn't have FL Studio installed on his laptop. I do though, but then we have to restart the stream probably. That's not what you want.
So here, go to project settings, project in the top menu. Okay. Maybe I got it.
You sure?
No.
ChatGPT always has the answer.
Or Shift S. Wait. Let me try Shift S.
Shift S.
What is Shift?
Shift S.
Shift this one, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Sample rate. Yeah.
Guys, you got some time.
It's the right
we,
one. Wait, what? It was already there. Yeah, it's the right one. Why is it working?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, the whole stream is a change of BPMs. So your track might be 200 BPM.
Yeah, let me check the second
Or
one. Maybe.
just stretch it, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Hey, this sounds normal.
No,
it's
Yeah,
also
they
fast.
faster, yeah.
Whoa, what is this, man?
man.
Uh,
Why? Yeah, that's a big problem.
Good decision to change to Keybase for
not-
this week.
Well, can I say it's not my fault?
no, it's not. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, studio. Can you check the chat? Maybe they have like.
Pro
Maybe
streamers,
pro
yes.
to reopen Cubase.
First time Kronos in the middle. Problem.
If you reopen a Cubase and then you put them back inside.
Okay, let me try again.
Yeah, wait, if you restart the project and just
So
put
to
like a
save it, maybe?
155 project in the...
Okay, you guys gonna see my desktop. I really hope there is nothing really
There are some.
bad. Oh, yeah, I think you see the
There's,
title.
there's another pizza folder there.
Okay. Okay, let me try again.
Well, guys,
I'm
thanks
checking
for watching.
if I got some.
The
Mika,
water is
put
ready.
please just our face. Okay, cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. It's a fun stream.
See you next time.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it reopens it. Okay.
Create empty.
Yeah, if it's taking too long, we can always switch to FL Studio if it's No worries, no problem. You guys are from the no problems, right? So
Oh yeah. I mean, my whole life is a problem, apparently. So, okay.
So guys, what DAW do you use? I'm curious.
We fix it.
Hey, wait.
Is that
No,
okay
no,
or still
it's
fast?
Go
Still
in the
fast?
dropper. That's
No.
it.
Yeah,
still
it's so
fast.
fast.
Oh man.
Guys,
Why though? I don't understand.
what DAW do you use?
It's not
FL
like
Studio,
in Fruity Loops, so
Cubase,
that if you
Logic?
click on the track, you can stretch it and put the BPM.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's still. Man, why though? I mean, I was using Cubase on this laptop already, so I don't understand.
What if you put like a 155 track of your own in the project file?
Maybe it's the sound.
Yeah. Wait,
even
how did
more.
you change it to faster now? 155. All right. I think, guys, we're gonna switch to FL Studio. I'm gonna grab my laptop.
This is weird though.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out, but I don't
Maybe it's the sound card.
try. Go get your
Hey,
laptop.
Mika, isn't there like another way to play these demos? Like not in a DAW, just like on a media player?
Yeah, then we just have to play it from Finder.
Yeah, we can also do that. Jacopo, you can just play the track from Finder, right? That's fine. We're gonna do that.
Just put it in iTunes and then just.
Yeah, I have to change the audio output. from
People use
here.
FL Studio. Nice.
Oh, okay, let me see.
At the end, the Fruity Loops always win, eh?
You use Fruity Loops as
I
well?
use Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
It's funny because I always have splice. No, we don't need splice.
Oh. people are gonna
Okay.
people are gonna screenshot this and then
Oh, man.
yeah.
I'm dying. Okay, how can I change the audio output from the MacBook from here? Oh, what was that?
Yeah, I think there, no? Alright, we're gonna grab my laptop. 1 second, guys.
ChatGPT.
Vamos.
How can I change the? Man.
For me, it's the sound card that can be.
Yeah, because it's the first time I plugged that sound card, but it's still strange.
It's already here with the laptop.
Yeah, of course. I also need the charger. You need studio engineer?
So Manuel, how you doing, man? How's
Very
life?
good. Very good.
Yeah?
A little bit tired from the weekend.
Yeah?
So it was like 3 shows. 2 in the Netherlands, 1 in Austria past weekend. So it
Okay,
was
Electric Love.
Electric Love Friday. Saturday, Dreamfield with Devin White.
Okay.
And Sunday, I had Wish Outdoor.
Okay.
So yeah, it was pretty heavy weekend, I would say. But I love it. Especially on the Friday. I had a back-to-back with a Great Digger. So it was like an hybrid set, some techno vibe on it, some raw hardstyle. And it turned out really good. The people love it. So it was really interesting. Saturday I had the back-to-back with Demi Wild, which is always fun to play with him.
Okay.
And Sunday I had the eye trip on Wish Outdoor, also good. It was full of young crowd, like 6 years old, 7 years old people.
Okay.
Because at Wish on Sunday, is all age, so everyone can go in. But yeah, it was nice. Still a little bit need to recover from Defqon. Also,
as always.
Think, eh?
Bro, for me, Defqon this year was wild. Was very wild.
You can say, no, every night we was trying, to send away the people, and they were always coming.
But you did all the best to get your people and
I had
the people in your house. You were like a magnet for the other artists, man.
Jij ook een... Ja, zeg maar de...
And that was Defqon for the chat. Let us know, guys. Let us know. We want to know
were you guys at Defqon this year? All of you in the chat? Let us know.
We want to know everything, what you did during the day and during the night.
Especially during the night.
Especially in the night,
Yeah.
Let me check.
Sorry
the
guys,
chat.
this stuff happens,
Shit happens.
Happens with new DAWs.
This is live, guys. You can see that this is live.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm reading the chat a little bit. When the Charge collab will drop? Oh, yeah, actually, the version that you heard at the Red was like a 2 days work version. So, we still need to finish it properly and, fix a few things. So we don't have yet a release date. But I think straight after the summer. So, maybe autumn down there. So yeah. Let's see some other people what is asking.
Nice.
Musical
Nice.
mode
It's
on
good. It's good that
Cubase.
Manuel is so professional. He's checking the chat and
Checking the chat, guys.
If you have
We
any
need to let us
questions,
know about that
this is
one.
the
I'm
time,
really
guys.
curious, guys.
This is
Eat,
the time.
sleep, drink, rave, repeat. That
was exactly our Defqon.
Hey, can you say that again?
The sleep part was a little bit, problem.
I didn't sleep that much. Weird.
I think we slept like, 7 hours in 4 days.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's funny that me and Manuel were there from the very beginning on Wednesday, and we were like, trying to behave for the first hour, I guess.
At least this time you didn't forget your bag, eh?
Exactly. Bro, man.
You forgot your back, huh?
Yeah, last year. Yeah. What a bad experience.
So guys, this guy had to drive how long? Like 3 hours?
Two and a half.
Two and a half go and 2.5 back.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine you play at Defqon, you would just forget your back.
Yeah,
with,
because
like,
I was
with
staying at the
USB
artist. I was staying at the artist village, so food was my first, thing. My first, how do you say it? Anyway, I got all the food, all the drinks, anything I needed, all my bags, the pasta, the clothes,
which is more important than the USB.
the clothes.
Actually.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually drove to Defqon. I arrived at the artist village, and then I found out that I totally forgot my backpack. And just to make sure, I checked my camera at home, and the backpack was on the couch there. So I was like, fuck. And the day afterwards, I drove back like 2.5 hours, traffic included. I took my backpack and I went back to Defqon 1.
At least you didn't have to perform on the same day.
No, I had to perform. Last year I had to perform on Friday. So on Thursday I went back, and then on Friday I was, ready to go. Man.
Crazy stories.
It was funny though. I was like, let me make some stories on my on my Instagram just to have people making fun of me,
So one guy asked me, when did the Purge start making music? Actually, I started on a serious level, if you can call myself
professional level.
Yeah. In 2016, I went to Amsterdam to high school to start to learn how to make music. And then in 2017, I had my first official release in SCANTRAXX Records. So then from there, keep on working day and night, day and night, day and night, and then you get to
And then
a professional level. You keep on getting worse and worse.
you know, little steps there brought you to such a big stages as a
100%.
Defqon 1, Red Stage, Climax. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Because I actually, you know, me and you being friends for such a long time, I saw the whole process. I still remember, you know, making fun, having some fun at the Christopher house, you know.
During COVID also.
During COVID especially. We were, you know, crying the whole time. Oh, bro, I have no money. I don't know what to do now.
What the fuck we need to do?
And then after 2 or 3 years, you know, such a big achievement, right?
You know, keep on working. I think like making music is like play video games. You know, like at the beginning you struggle a lot. You know, you don't know like what to do, and then you need to invest time on it. Keep on working, keep on on believe it, and then
It's all about here. Huh? It's all about the mindset.
it's all mentality. So you keep going, keep on having goal, and
Yeah, exactly.
Sooner
Keep
or
on having
later you,
goals.
that's
That's very important. You know, in
for some people it takes 1 year, some other people
10,
5, 10. You know,
some
you
people
never know.
never.
It's not true because you had all the achievement also.
I have
many years ago.
little steps,
You
very
just
small.
didn't play Climax at the end because all the others you did.
Yeah,
everything,
no, I
you
played.
know.
I played a lot of events, but
yeah.
but still. Oh,
sound?
working. Okay, okay, it's working.
We hear some music, guys. Okay, one guy said, "This is my favorite podcast. This is pure emotion, guys. It's live.
This is live.
Feeling,
This is live. This is live.
It's not pre-recorded like our set.
No. Don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah. Well, at least we're trying to make some.
Cubase 1, Kronos 0.
Bro, you know, and as I said, I'm always fighting with people about Dawn, and you know, I'm always like, yeah, Cubase is not bad, man. Cubase is
we
not bad
ready?
at all, especially the audio editing.
Yeah, guys,
you know?
I'm back.
Whoa!
Yo.
Drop some fire in
We're
the chat.
on,
Can I still be in the middle though?
Yeah, sure, man. Sure. Well, guys, this is
Well, we got some content at least.
yeah, true. All right, guys. So we're gonna listen to Flenders again with Young and Free, okay? But then this time on 155 BPM.
Nice, vamos.
Nice.
Waiting for the right time, just to tell that you're mine. Remember our weekend, I asked you what you needed. This is what it feels like.
What's going on now?
Band, Prost.
Wait, I'm not doing that.
The audio interface. Opa. 155, vamos.
I have to get used to this version now.
Bianco was still a vibe, was it? Are you sure it was the first glass for Kronos at the Purge?
Yeah, actually, yes.
We are just Italian, guys.
This is a way of life.
Yeah, the vibe is good on the track. I like it.
This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. When you make it of me, when you make it of me. This is what it feels like. Till the end, free. This is what it feels like.
Do-do-do.
Love in a small man, got you blind. Oh, inside, you beat it up to my heart line. Waiting for the right time.
This is still a vibe.
Yeah, it is.
Remember our weekend. I asked you what you needed. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. When you make it to me, when you make it to me, this is what it feels like. Till the end, we
Nice.
Okay.
Not long and thick, eh?
Hoppa!
Hey. Oh, triplet.
Yeah.
Oh, Flenders with
Nice. Okay,
with
it's a yes for me.
great-
On to the next one.
with a great track. Wow, that's
Who won? 155 or 165?
155. But can I say that
Getting close,
the faster version was also not bad?
Yeah.
I must say that it had a lot of like dance potential, you know.
Especially on the breaks.
But it felt like I was on a party, not like here in the studio
True.
on the A&R stream.
True.
But I must say that I really like the track.
Yes.
Melody might not be the most catchy thing ever, but if it fits the track.
I think it's catchy enough.
Maybe
Yeah.
the final part. I will maybe do a small variation on
Yeah,
the
or like
final note.
go higher in the
Exactly.
variation of the melody,
Exactly.
something like this. Yeah.
I like the Euro beat. You know, it's like super fresh. I do a lot in my
Wait,
in my
thi-
tracks. So
This part, like the
Waiting for the right time.
even the one before, because in this part I will add maybe
Yeah,
a
yeah.
few extra layers. To make it
yeah, it's a lot of variation. So you go, do you have any feedback on this? Actually?
like maybe on the build up, especially the first drop. I think it came out a little bit out of nowhere. So I will maybe
we check again?
check
Yeah,
again.
let's check again. Oh, this one?
You know, mostly because I'm used also to those
To the fake
fake
drops
drops,
and- yeah.
and this
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
with
stuff.
fake drop,
So
yeah.
if you want to go maybe straight to the point, maybe you need to put maybe more percussion, just
Yeah,
to
more
give it
percussion.
a little bit more drive.
Yeah, more drive. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, overall, indeed, is a cool track, I would say.
Yeah. Overall, is a really cool track.
I must say that I don't really have that much feedback
Yeah,
on this track because
true.
it's, this is like the perfect blend between having it danceable for the crowd and still having it interesting, you know.
For
And like the triplet variation was a very cool add-on.
Yeah, this is super cool.
I like it.
Yeah, triplet part also very
Could
cool.
also be in the mid intro, like because I like this a lot. Like,
Oh yeah.
could be
Yeah.
like for the
At the
second mid
beginning,
intro,
Yeah.
but because now he has, he has the.
Even as a
I would
first
say,
kick, probably.
yeah, I would maybe replace those actually. Like. But on the other hand,
Yeah, it's
you're
such a waste that you're using
Put
that
it
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also because nowadays, I don't know about you, but I always play only 2 drops max.
yeah, but
Sometimes even only
no,
one.
but
yeah, but if I look to myself, I also do that. I
exactly.
really don't really play
Yeah.
a lot of second climaxes
Yeah.
until it's like super special.
Exactly.
You know?
Only maybe if like it's the first time that you play a new track, maybe you play the entire full track.
Yeah.
But other than that,
But
always-
if you look to arrangement wise, I would replace those parts. It could be more interesting to play.
I see people in the chat. Beyond Believe Entertainment said last drop best one. So you know if
Put it at the beginning.
Right.
maybe just switch it because it's, the last drop is really
Especially nowadays, you know, the people check maybe only the first drop. If they don't like the first drop, they
Bye.
don't even check the entire track. you know.
cool. That's unfortunately that's true. Even if I don't really wanna encourage people to just make 2 drops, but you know, if you're doing like 3 drops where the last drop is like the outro drop, make sure that is not the coolest
The
one.
best one,
You know, if it's the coolest one, then use it as a first drop.
Right.
But Flinders probably also really like the first drop how it is, so it's also taste.
Yeah. But I think for me this could be a cool release for prospects.
Definitely. Yeah.
You also think that?
Yeah, you think cool
It's
release
good,
for
it's good,
prospects?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
To be
Let's say
honest,
let's
it's
say
a
let's say
nice.
yes.
The humor is
Nice,
good,
nice. We'll get in contact with you, Flenders.
Yeah.
And,
Congrats, Flinders.
all right.
And I see chat like the tracks,
Yes.
the track. So that's good.
Right. All right, listen, we're gonna go on to the next track.
Yeah.
This is Twisted Melodies with Save Me Now.
Yeah.
Under water, you gave me air somehow. In the night,
Yo, guys.
thinking you'll keep me safe and sound. I keep on thinking that you'll come around, I'll come around.
Nice vocal.
I keep on hoping that you'll bring me high when I'm down. I keep on thinking that you'll come around, come around. I keep on hoping that you'll come and save me now.
Oh, I love this.
Falling down, hoping you'll save me. Running, falling down, hoping you'll save me now.
Melody vibes, let's go.
Yeah, the build-up is already a lot.
Vibing.
Faith that I had in you. Still I stay here and wait for something you never do. Running, falling down, hoping you'll save me. Running, falling down, hoping you'll save me now. Save me now. I keep on hoping you'll save me now. Hoping you'll save me now. Falling down, hoping you'll save me. Running, falling down, hoping you'll save me now.
Okay, this was Twisted
Okay.
Melodies with
Nice,
Save
nice,
Me
nice.
Now.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
this-
it fits the artist's name actually.
Yeah, true. This really brings me back to the euphoric, like
Euphoric
old
art,
school, no?
Yeah.
Like from 2010,
For sure,
11,
for sure.
12.
Especially also the vocal is really, really catchy.
Yeah,
I would
right?
say,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good. Also here, like the build-up is what I meant before.
Right.
You know, you have
Yeah.
like a great build-up, you know that the drop is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I just
give it the right
love like
energy.
the floating in space melody.
Yeah.
It's you dream away with this track.
Yeah,
you know.
It's
True.
gonna let you think about life.
Makes you wonder about a lot of things.
Okay. Oops. Yeah.
what am I doing? no, but for real, it's really cool. You know, I was actually missing this kind of tracks, like full,
Yeah,
full
definitely.
melodic tracks.
I'm wondering if the chat feels the same. Like,
Yeah.
do we need more of these kind of like old euphoric, melodic kind of
I
tracks?
think
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah,
at
right?
least we have some variation.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
don't have
Yeah,
only
that's
extra
what I mean.
or
Yeah.
only, you know, this and that, you know.
This is a totally different kind of style.
I'm not sure. Is Twisted Melodies in the chat?
Yeah,
If
let
he
us
is,
know. But chat, what do you
uh,
think about this kind of tracks full of melodies? You know, and you know, vibes, atmosphere, melodies. It's a totally different vibes compared to nowadays kind of trend.
And
you
but
know?
he made it like in 2025 style, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it has the old school feels, but he still used like a
Not
you
new
know
wave.
decent harder kick,
Yeah.
which is still you know acceptable for the audience. I think.
Actually, the second climax was like high pitch punch, you know, was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I only thought that after the first climax, like it lost a little bit of my attention. Like here, but that's more because of the drums are pretty bothering me a little bit much. It's
And we
it's
can
too
filter it out, you know.
yeah maybe filter it or I think I wouldn't do orchestral drums, but that's just my opinion on this. Wait, let me check this one.
Leave me alone.
It's just really good.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
just,
it's really
it's
good.
really good.
Yeah,
I'm,
true.
I'm trying to find some points to give feedback to. Yeah, like that's might be my taste, but what you could also do is go up in the melody again, like like have it
Like a second melody going on.
second
under
melody
it,
going up. You know that's what I did like in the past as well. I think this would
you are
really.
the master of this.
I think this.
Master of
I think that
melodies.
no, listen. I think that would make it more special than just a variation on the punch. Oh, the melody is also different, no? Yeah.
I might have some feedback on the kick. It sounds really dry, in my opinion. Maybe some more reverb in the tail, you know, to give even more drive. I think that's
boost,
that's really the only feedback I have because the punch is really present in the mix.
Yeah, that's also. I if you have like such a beautiful melody, it's sometimes. I think maybe somebody else has a different opinion, but I think that if you have such a beautiful melody, like having a very rough punch,
It's not necessary.
it's not necessary.
Yeah.
It's very distracting from
Yeah.
the beautiful melody you have.
Yeah, true.
You know, the melody indeed need to take the full attention.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
true,
Exactly.
true.
And that's in this case. But it's not too rough
No,
for this track.
it's still.
But I
still
understand
doable.
what you mean.
Still reasonable.
It's still safe.
At least it's not
Yeah,
Zag,
yeah.
But it could be. Could be better. No, but no, and the chat love it, so that's good. You know.
Ian likes stuff. Man, I don't listen to
Okay.
Twisted Melodies track, but I know that his track is euphoric.
Yeah,
It is a euphoric track.
it is.
though.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah, true.
It is.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Skinwalker say it's sick.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys.
All right.
I think you guys like it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, another great track we could release for.
It's a full day of release.
That's what we wishing for.
Of course.
That's the main goal.
That's the main goal for today, to have everyone
Everyone happy.
Every demo we check to be released.
I think we never had that before, but
No,
It's a lucky day. Apart from the start, that is a lucky day.
Yeah.
All right.
Expect the unexpected.
Put the
All right.
next track in.
Okay, next one.
All right, next track will be Kami with Memorox, Back to the Old School.
Nice.
Wait, I'm looking at.
Let's go back.
I'm looking
to the
at a very long mix intro.
That's what I expect.
Wait, it has like the old school mix intro.
that's
like
perfect.
51
right?
seconds.
Yeah.
It's what they call nowadays techno.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Let's check it out. That's very Italian. Okay. Nice. Today is like this.
Okay. I love it.
You love this one. You love this one.
My style, guys. If you go with the guitar pick,
Damn.
Really good. Really good.
Whoa, what the hell?
It's very well
for
produced.
sure the title fit, back to the old school. That went back,
Let's go. Even the auto mix, you know, you can still.
How long is the track going? Wow, that was sick. That was really sick.
back to the old school.
I
Respect.
love this one. I love
Wow.
this one. And
That
if I know well Manuel,
I also
he's probably gonna
fucking
play
love
it 100%.
hey, would you play this?
This one I really fit also my sets and stuff.
Yeah,
for
yeah, I
for
think so. Yeah,
What
too.
is the name of the artist?
It's Kami and
Kami.
Memorox. I don't know if they're in the chat, but
I think I saw Cam in the.
K.
Kami. Kami,
I know,
Kami,
Kami,
Kami.
the
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
Actually, they are from US.
Yeah, I saw some.
Very cool.
Yeah. I
I,
saw
I
some people
also did a
sing-
collab with them actually in
Oh.
the past. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you did a collab with them? in the
Well, it
past?
makes sense.
It's a Kame.
Yeah,
There are
yes.
three guys from US actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they
Super
come
good
up
guys.
with a very well produced track.
Yeah,
This is very high quality.
Yeah,
And-
really
is
like
very
also
cool.
good,
And
good people.
guys, you know what I
so-
like is that they actually put the arrangement from the tracks from earlier in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now what they told me also is that they really want to, go back,
Go back,
to the
yeah.
old school, bring back
Yeah.
those kind of sound. So
Yeah, I also see the chat being very happy with this track.
Yeah. Everybody's happy with this track. Actually, it's super,
Yeah.
super cool.
It almost felt like a power hour-ish.
Yeah.
Power
The
hour
only thing
each track.
is on the main drop. If you can put it again.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
when
main drop.
there is like the melody, then I thought that there was that one was already the drop. Actually, then it went into the build up again, and then it drops like the real drop.
Okay.
But then it was also the same melody. So I will maybe do a small variation on
Ah,
that, just
okay,
to don't
okay.
make it
You
completely
mean on the
same.
end?
Yeah.
Ah,
Or
I
like
think
on the
it was
main?
like,
Okay, wait. Well, let me just play it, and
Probably
you
the
just
end,
say
yeah.
where it is.
Yeah, later.
After,
Okay, with the melody. Build up.
this one, I thought it was already the drop. No?
Yeah.
Now it's going to build up again. And it's the same again, So maybe I
Yeah,
will,
Well,
or sidechain,
I think
maybe, put something.
maybe I'm wrong, but it reminds me a lot of a Showtech kind of
Yeah,
trick.
yeah,
They used to
yeah.
do the same kind of thing, melody, kick on the melody like it's dropping, but it's not really
Not dropping,
dropping,
and
and
then
then you
it's
have that
drop.
kick and bass kind
Yeah.
of drop.
You know what I think? Like, I understand your point.
Yeah.
However, it like for if I would stand in a crowd, maybe it would be nice to hear it again
Yeah.
with the kick and bass.
But maybe without change too much the MIDI. Maybe you can just put like an heavy sidechain, to give that
Yeah,
clap
yeah,
long
yeah,
vibe.
right.
Or maybe
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
go a triplet. Dun, dun,
Also,
dun, 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 dun,
exactly,
dun, dun, dun,
just
dun,
a
dun.
small variation,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to
yeah.
change it, because indeed you need to have the same, short of a melody.
Yeah.
That's is my only feedback, because overall, like the
Oh,
kicks
it's
are
super
like
cool.
super nice. The vocal,
Yeah,
it's
Very-
already bring it back to the
Yeah.
old school. So shout out to Kami. I love you guys.
Yeah. Kami and another guy.
Memorox.
Memorex.
Memorex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
And
a
the track,
collab.
the track is called "Back to the Old School."
Yeah, that's what I
Nice.
love. The fact that they're doing this concept back to the old school, and the old vibes is fitting the title, is fitting the concept. They really went full force on the
would say
concept.
this
here.
is really important,
I
huh?
honestly think I would play this as well.
Yeah, me
Just
too. Me
because
too,
I have like
actually.
always melodies, and then
Yeah.
you always want like a party track, like something just simple.
Yeah, for sure.
And then,
Put in the
yeah.
chat,
Because it started as a hard techno track, but then you realize that it's fully hardstyle. This
it's,
is pure
At the
hardstyle
end,
from back
indeed,
in
it's
the
like
days.
yearly hardstyle,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
kind of stuff,
yeah.
which nowadays they call it techno.
Hard techno, yeah,
Hard
yeah.
techno. So we need to
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
it
but
back.
this is full. Yeah, this is full core hardstyle. I love this track. Really, really cool. I would play it.
You know
Me-
what?
me too.
Yeah, it's funny that you say, because maybe this track could also be caught up in the techno world.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
hybrid style,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
Same as
combination.
TNT
TNT.
2003.
Yeah, right.
It is a
Yeah.
good example.
Sure,
That's
for
a
sure.
hardstyle track, but it's so popular in the hard techno scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
So yeah, that's I see SCANTRAXX also writing this down in the chat. Do you want to see like also these kind of like old school tracks on SCANTRAXX?
Yes.
I vote yes.
Do we vote yes? All right.
That's also
I
our
think we,
contracts at the end. With that old school
yeah,
sound.
right.
So,
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Bring it back. Bring
Yeah.
it back.
Bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's,
no,
that's a good
really,
one.
really, really cool.
All right.
Three out of 3, I'd say. Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, very, very quality stuff. But this one is so unique. I love this one
Yeah.
because it's different. If you make different stuff, it doesn't matter.
Let me send a video
To Kami,
to Alex from
Yo, what's up,
Kami.
Anamorphic? Welcome to the chat.
my man.
It's- Brother, we just check your track. It's terrible.
What a
It's
track,
terrible.
man. What a track. Love it.
We
Love it.
Let's
Love
go.
it.
Ciao,
All right.
brother.
All right,
Nice.
let's go into the next one.
And the chat is saying yes. Yeah.
All right, great.
Yeah. Yes, please. We all vote yes, I guess.
Hey, maybe they sent it in because you're the guest of today.
Yeah.
Could be.
Can be.
Could
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
know?
you see,
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
that
yeah.
sometimes.
No, we
you know,
see it a lot. Like we saw it with Verta, we saw it with Frontliner and Devil Weld,
Yeah.
especially. Like they all send in the tracks which they're inspired
the
to.
fit
Nice.
the style of the guest.
Can be, you know,
Yeah.
like at the end you know the guest, and then maybe you try to send something which can work
Yeah,
for the episode.
to get their attention.
Hey, we got
Say,
also Lucian in the chat. Welcome, bro. All right,
Yeah.
welcome, welcome.
we're going on to the next track. Wait, sorry, I have to read this again. I need glasses, guys. This is Matt presents Genetic Emergency Alarm.
Not a drill.
Emergency.
Emergency alarm. We've detected
I expect
dangerous levels
emergency
of
alarm.
vibe and groove
At
under
least
this
you
roof.
know everyone
The
fit
energy
the
is off the
title,
charts,
right? Which is
and the only way to
important.
stabilize the situation is to take immediate action. Drop what you're doing. Report to the dance floor. Bring your best moves. Hit every kick roll. Failure to comply may result in uncontrollable head bopping,
Also old school flavor.
spontaneous toe tapping, and serious cases of FOMO. The beat is calling, and it's time to answer.
Another ribbon place. Let's go.
How to take Italian attention,
This is not a drill. Warning. Critical note. Repeating the synth is absolutely essential to
nice.
restore minimal order. Without it, the chaos cannot be contained.
Getting the vibe,
Repeat
Jacopone.
after me. Warning.
Yeah, I guess we're just missing the Italia jacket.
To restore balance, the crowd must be controlled by the sounds.
Oh, nice.
Together, we can ride this groove to safety.
Want some water?
The melody can no longer handle the intensity of what's happening.
Thanks, bro.
It's been overwhelmed and has
Absolutely.
surrendered control. Everything must go back to the base for stability. Dance floor activation.
Very nice.
All right.
Oh man!
Thank you, Matt.
I'm loving this episode so far.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
Old
lot.
school
I see
episode.
somebody commenting that this as well. Like it's like a dance
Yeah.
episode. It's
Yeah.
like so many dance floor tracks.
Yeah, and all
And they're-
different each other.
But they're also all very good.
very
yeah.
good.
This one was a
What's
reverse bass
happening?
lesson. This track.
Yeah, this is in my opinion, this is a good proof that you don't need to follow trends. You can, you can
100%.
still do
Yeah.
a lot of good shit just following, your taste,
Yourself.
your heart.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy
You
to
can
be
still-
on this
you can
in
still
this
put some
position now.
zag here and there, but it's I love this. I love this. You can still be different. You can still have different kind of point of view
Right.
on in the scene, not following the trends. Just
Be yourself.
So
Be
we're
yourself,
gonna
exactly.
see OG Kronos.
Maybe. No, but
Reverse bass?
no, but honestly,
Yeah.
I'm doing the same, and I'm just
Yeah.
trying to follow my own taste, and fuck the trends sometimes,
Yeah,
man. And
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's okay to have like 2-3 artists that are doing the same kind of sound, but it's also good to have more variation in the
sure, for
style,
sure.
and.
Yeah.
Manuel is one of them. Actually, he's a good example because
Yeah,
he's,
of course,
you
yeah.
can easily recognize his style.
Yeah, sometimes takes a little bit longer, to maybe
Yeah.
put out your name if you don't follow the trends. But then,
It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I think that everyone has this opinion. Like at one point, a style will become popular again, and
exactly.
then you're the first one
Yeah.
to be in the place, right?
sure,
Because
for
you're
sure.
doing that.
Exactly. Yeah, just
Allo-
be yourself. I
yeah,
mean,
always
you
follow your
can
own
have a
style.
little bit of, inspiration of the new sound. That
Yeah,
there is,
exactly.
that's
Exactly.
not
Yeah,
a problem
yeah.
because, especially if you make music since a long time at some point,
Yeah.
you also need to see what the young
Generation likes.
is
Yeah,
doing,
but you
but
see-
not copy and paste.
Exactly. Just stop copycatting, and it's okay to follow the trends sometimes, or get inspiration from the trendy
100%.
stuff, but still be different, and you have to take the risk.
Yeah.
If you take the risk, trying to bring something new, even if it's old for some people. For us, we listen to this stuff. Is like, it reminds me of the hardstyle from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But the young generation don't know that.
100%.
Yeah, the artist also in the chat, he says, I got bored of doing Zaag things and enjoy TNT and Isaac 2024 Legends set.
Well done, man.
A bit too much, so this was how it was born.
Yeah.
It's great that this could be
100%.
like an inspiration for you. So that's
sure,
crazy,
for
and this
sure.
is the outcome of the track. So should we give feedback, because I do have some points on this though.
Yeah, sure.
Because I really like the vibe of the track, but I got a little bit bored on the end.
At the end, I got the same.
And I kind of, let me listen to it again.
Yeah.
One second.
It's been overwhelmed and has surrendered control.
the melody is actually pretty good, but indeed the drop is
melody is super
Dance
cool.
floor activation.
I will build it up here again, like filter the kick out, go into the build up,
Yeah.
and then have a
drop kick and bass and melodies.
yes,
all together,
exactly.
yeah,
Drop
yeah.
it with the melody, because the melody is
Yeah,
It's
the
super
melody
cool.
is
super catchy. With the kick under it.
Yeah, so imagine this with like
I agree.
imagine this with like a hard techno-ish kick.
Exactly. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
go into like an old school euphoric kind of kick,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
or maybe a raw kick or something.
Totally agree
like
with that, because otherwise, indeed, you have like two drops which are two
Right.
anticlimax, if you can call
are you
it
doing?
like this.
No, I was checking the title.
Yes.
No, I would say Mad that I see is in the chat. Just try. Try to follow this feedback. Try to drop the melody, because the melody is super cool.
Yeah.
Don't waste it.
It's very trancy, yeah?
Yeah.
Like the dun, 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 dun.
Which I
And-
hope
and-
is
and-
going to be the new trend for next year, because we need this kind of vibe, to be honest.
Yeah,
of
of
course.
course,
Yeah.
I also thought that the vocals were a bit too much on the track. It has too much text that you're like, okay, what is it saying? Like too much. I think. Wait, where was it?
The K contained. Repeat after me.
Okay, that makes sense.
I may result in uncontrollable head bopping, spontaneous toe tapping, and serious
Like here, it's for me, it's a bit too much. You don't really know what the vocal's saying.
Yeah.
I may result in uncontrollable head bopping, spontaneous toe tapping, and serious cases of beat is calling, and it's time to answer.
Well, I think I see as
get
a,
what you mean.
yeah. I think you have two different options here. Either you do something like that and keep the whole full lyrics to give meaning on what you're doing, or either you chop just part of the
Yeah.
Right.
lyrics.
Yeah,
I would maybe
would do
like
that.
maybe cut the
Sorry.
first
wait.
vocal
Yeah.
that starting the build up, and maybe do kick and bass with the vocal on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
also
go for
possible.
it.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can
Maybe.
like-
Drop what you're doing. Report to the dance floor. Bring your best moves. And hit every kick roll.
Yeah, exactly.
The beat is calling, and it's time to answer.
Yeah, like
I will do
kick
something
roll, you know.
other punchline of the vocal, like this one.
Beat is calling, and it's time to answer.
It's time to answer. Maybe a hook, like, because it's called emergency alarm, like this is the emergency alarm.
Yeah.
This is the emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something that people can really shout, you know, in the crowd.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That you
It
put
could-
down the folder and you
So-
let
yeah,
it scream.
yeah,
on
so-
your
so-
side.
just
something
kind of
this easy,
stuff,
right?
Yeah, just make it a little more simple on that part. So
Yeah,
using maybe the kick roll, like kick roll.
Yeah, so-
This is the emergency alarm.
Emergency.
Emergency. Demi Kanon Emergency.
Guys, hello, guys. Can I say something?
Yes, sure. Sorry.
What is going on? man,
We
hello.
made an
sorry,
entire track.
Good memories, you know.
All right, so the YMCA say this track hits harder as hell in my car.
Nice.
All right, are you listening it in your car? That's pretty
Yeah,
epic,
we
no?
appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
So recharge say a bar of the assets into the melody drop. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
what you said.
Skinwalker, the end could be more interesting. Yeah. Right. I think we're all on the same
Yeah.
page.
Yeah, made noted the feedback. So
Alright,
yeah,
great.
bro, just try it.
Overall,
you know? But
keep
it's
this
really
style,
cool.
man.
Really
Because,
cool. Really cool.
We need more people making this kind of music.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And see, I see the chat also liking it a lot. So
Yeah.
that's
Alright.
great.
All right, next track.
4 out of 4 here.
Oppa.
Yes, really?
Nice.
Okay, next one. I saw him in the chat already. This is Skinwalker with I Need You. Wait, let me a little bit more.
This one is Kami answer to the video.
I'm always by your side, but somehow your ego keeps you running. Ooh, but you're the only one.
Nice drum and bass.
Cold feelings in the night. Why do we have to keep on fighting? Ooh, but you're the only one.
This is cool, no?
Sama, you know, dimension, su focus, right?
But you're the only
Solo su time. Right? At least it was not an abuse, you know.
No,
like,
it was
this
just
is
at
fine.
the end,
It was
you
a
know,
safe-
just
a safe one, eh?
It's a
Yeah,
safe
say
one.
one at the end, you know.
In Italian we
Right.
say ti sei salvato in calcio d'angolo.
What
It
does
was
that
a
mean?
save. It was a save in the corner.
in
you
the
know,
corner,
like,
in the football
okay.
pitch in the corner.
All right.
It was like, okay, let me make Kronos happy, just let me put it at the end.
So yeah, let's just judge the track. Do you guys like it?
It's pretty cool.
It's
And,
cool,
yeah.
like the drum and bass on the break.
Yeah.
I would maybe add some, a filthy bass under it to give more like boost to the drums.
Like a Reese bass.
Reese, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Where
Something like,
where from this part?
Exactly. To make it more like
Yeah, but like keeping this simple, I think it's like very inspired from
Dimension,
melodic dubstep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
dimension, subfocus, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
super
it
cool.
could work. He could try it out.
And
But very very
I
unique.
like also like the contrast from those melodic breaks, and then you go rough into the drops. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, but it's funny because he didn't really add like a melodic drop.
Yeah.
Did you miss that?
Not really.
No,
to
not
be
really.
honest,
Not
no.
really.
Because there is not like a full melody, in
Yeah.
the break, which
Well,
like.
he had one, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it's,
don't think it's like a.
no,
It's like a bridge.
Yeah.
Like a little bridge to the second drop.
Yet again, it's more like a dance floor,
Yeah.
almost kind
Yeah,
of track.
exactly.
For sure.
But yeah, very cool. I really liked it.
What's the name of the artist?
It's
Skinwalker.
a Skinwalker.
Skinwalker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Skinwalker, I just have a little bad news for you. Yeah, I think it's important if I say it.
Why?
Because, no? Should I?
You
Yeah,
can
no, I
share-
mean, no, a bit, yeah, sorry. But, me and Nightcraft, for our collab, we use the same vocal, but...
Hey, is this
For
self
me, it's fine.
promo? Is this self promo? What is this?
Yeah, I'm just
Come
saying,
on, man.
Who
just-
made it first?
This
Who made
is,
it
this
first?
is when you use Splice.
I played at Defqon, so...
Hey, this is
Yeah, it's Splice,
what
it's
you get
Splice.
when you
He
use
ripped you,
Splice.
man.
You know?
He ripped
Everyone
you.
can use it, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Skinwalker really did a great job on.
Yeah, true.
I can imagine now
I'm
because
gonna
you,
use
you
it as well.
No, me too.
Let's go.
No, I want to make sure to say it. Otherwise, maybe if the track is coming out in like 2 or 3 months, Skinwalker will feel like, oh, this motherfucker,
Yo.
they stole my vocal.
We all have a track with the same vocals.
Let's
no?
do it now. In which pack you
Oh,
find
man.
it? In Spliceware.
Yeah. Honestly,
I can't even remember.
honestly, I would also use this vocal. It's pretty good.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All SCANTRAXX discography is gonna be fulfilled with this.
We're gonna
this
make an
vocal.
EP with this vocal.
Splice EP. Anyway, no, but still a great track. Still
Yeah.
a great track.
Yeah.
For me it might be our 5th yes.
Yeah. Do you have any feedback on the track itself?
The
Because,
drops are cool. The breaks are super
Yeah.
cool. Can I check the first drop again?
Yeah, of course. Oh wait, first drop.
Yeah, maybe this
maybe-
case. Yeah, this
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's
have to
cool
check this in the
in
studio.
the studio. Yeah, I was thinking the same. It's cool, but from here it sounds like maybe it's missing some transient.
Yeah,
transient
sounds a bit
slash
odd.
punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, super cool track.
Right.
Love it.
Also,
Great vibes.
Skinwalker also said felt like the melody and the idea wasn't worth a melody
Melody
drop.
drop, yeah.
So he felt the same.
Makes
I think.
Yeah,
sense.
right. Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Super cool.
It's also difficult to have like if you have this melody, this as like a melodic drop wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Then you would need the leads. I think it might be a little bit standard again if you would go
I
for a
was thinking
melodic
the
drop.
same. Yeah.
Like I'm not saying it's not a strong melody, but sometimes a melody can just be for party.
Only
Yeah,
for,
exactly.
Yeah,
As I
for
said, just a little bridge to
Yeah.
the second drop.
Right.
So yeah, I think he did the right choice. And I
definitely.
love this one, especially the vocal. Super cool. Kidding, just kidding.
Skinwalker, thanks for
Super
sending.
cool,
I'm
super
gonna
cool.
get in touch with you. So, all right, I think
5 out of 5. No,
Bro.
6 out of 6.
No, it's
out
a
of-
5.
maybe
Yeah,
you can
we're
add
on a roll.
what's happening with this track.
Oh, so it's that time again. We, as you may know, we have this new segment in our show where we're gonna listen to upcoming Nexus release.
No, upcoming talent actually. Right?
Upcoming talent.
Right.
And this time we have a new track by Inflame, which we are really excited to listen to right now.
Listen to, yes.
And to know the chat opinion on this one.
Yeah, definitely. So this will be Inflame with Take Back.
Hoppa.
Hoppa.
Stranded on the rock line, I shine through the dumb and blind. Here comes the time I take back what was once mine.
OG. Screech is super good, eh? Yeah, super cool.
Stranded on the rock line, I shine through the dumb and blind. Here comes the time I take back what was once mine.
Very good, very good.
Nice.
Here comes the time I take back what was once mine. Stranded on the rock line, I shine through the dumb and blind. Here comes the time I take back what was once mine.
Ich bin laut.
Come on, man.
Stranded on the rock line, I shine through the dumb and blind. Here comes the time I take back what was once mine.
Hoppa.
Here comes the time I take back what was once mine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice one.
All
Nice one.
right.
Alright.
This was Inflame with Take Me Back.
Very,
No,
very
sorry, Take Back. Not
Take
Take Me
Back.
Back.
Just take back.
Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Super
don't know
cool.
what's going on with the audio, guys. I think I might just be bashing on the desk, and then just the cable is like.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, if you don't know Inflame yet, go check his stuff. Really cool. And this track is coming out probably, I don't know, August, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
keep an
I
eye
think so,
open.
yeah.
Keep an eye open on Inflame. Super
Yeah.
cool.
It has the OG raw.
OG
What-
flavor.
What do you
yeah.
think? What do you think about the OG Raw?
It's good, you know. At least it's something, like I said before, different. You know, it's still something already made in the past, but it's not something that is going on right now. Yeah, now they bring it back,
Yeah,
but
sure.
you know what I mean. You know, it doesn't follow the maybe this super extra raw violent raw,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
this
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I'm
I
fine.
li-
For me, you know, the important,
Yeah.
you just make something new. Even
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
true.
made in the past, just bring it back.
Yeah, like
it's
with a
fine.
fresh twist.
Exactly, exactly. I like, that's how I grow also, with
Yeah,
like a frequencers, Warface B-front, this
Hey,
kind of
hey
stuff.
Mika, you're saying Demi implementing fake drops in all the demos? that was actually in the track, or are you doing this? But no, but it's fun that like you have a bit of everything nowadays, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you have, like,
finally,
the
finally.
old school
Exactly,
raw, you
like
have
a-
like melodic, you have
Gate stuff,
Gate,
river
yeah,
bass,
Zag.
Zag,
You have everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clap long,
So you
you have everything. There is also
Especially
the helicopter kick.
right, the helicopter kick, yeah.
helicopter.
Helicopter, yeah. So yeah, pretty cool, and yeah, check out the Inflame with this track.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
All right, let's go on to the next one, guys.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah, let me check.
and
Yeah.
That's all space.
Can I have a moment of silence, please? This is Necros with "You Die Every Day." Ooh,
This one is, is
pretty
heavy. eh?
pretty heavy title.
Okay.
No? You die every day.
well.
Stop what I've become.
Great way to start your track.
You're nothing. Do you hear that?
Jamie Butler.
I'm death. Time for a rampage. It's time to go insane. Now run.
Nice.
You die every day. Shut up.
Very nice.
Never stop the killing. I want to hear you scream. That's more like it. Thank you. Yes, again.
Yeah, try it. Summer vibes in this one.
Yeah.
Genocide Jamboree. Shut up. I want to hear you scream. You die every day!
Oh shit!
You die every day!
Come on, man!
You die every day! Shut up!
Well.
You
This is
know,
a-
guys, I would play this.
As an opening for you. Opening track.
Opening track. Opening track.
I
Yes.
would play this one with my therapist actually.
Actually, this is really reminds me what I was doing at the beginning of my career, like
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah, yeah,
2016, 17, when I was like super into like spoon tech,
tech,
dark
yeah.
style, this
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
I
stuff.
was thinking to say Manuel is probably gonna like this one as well. Because,
Yeah.
Now I'm a little bit more,
Commercial.
Yeah.
I still make sometimes this kind of music,
But
because
would
I
you still
still
play
love
this?
it.
Would you still play this?
Depends about
On the right
events.
party.
Exactly.
On the right party,
Yeah, if you play on a harder lineup,
For sure.
at like a
Yeah,
bit prime time.
For sure, not in the red stage of Defqon.
maybe.
But like
be cool.
2-3 months, I think it was February. Yeah, I play at the Clock Bow. You know, it was like
Oh,
Yeah, the
super,
loudness.
all the loudness venue, and I had like a back to old school set, and
that
I
would be
play all
perfect.
this kind of music,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, I still do, you know, sometimes, and yeah,
Alright.
I do like the track, to be honest, even if I don't really make this kind of style anymore, not that often, I would say. I still try to make maybe 1 or 2 tracks like this for a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it's a cool track. Also,
Yeah, yeah.
The title is "You Die Every Day." So
Yeah, it's perfect. It fits.
Yes,
I was checking.
I saw someone
chat.
dopamine say who heard this guy.
Yeah, who heard this guy? Exactly. yeah.
Yeah, well, let's judge the track. You know, I mean, it's not really my cup of tea, but I guess maybe you can give better feedback on this if it's
It is-
just
it-
more
it-
your style.
It is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's not even my style, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the kicks overall they are good. You know, like maybe, yeah, I will change the title maybe, even if it's say before the drop, you know, but it doesn't really make sense for me.
Or maybe,
the title.
maybe you can play around with the letters just to
Exactly.
hide it a little
Yeah.
bit because it's really tough.
Just
it's really,
call it,
really rough.
just call it die.
just
Die.
no, but
Hey, that doesn't make it better. That just doesn't make it better. You know? You die every day. No, now just die. Well, okay. Well,
we're all gonna die, but
Not every day.
not
If you
every
die one
day.
time, that's
Not
it.
every day,
It's
not
over.
every day. But honestly, the style is very
It's
rough.
heavy. Yeah.
Honestly, I might be open to release a track like this on Prospects,
no,
of course.
I mean,
but
why
we,
not? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we
we
could do that.
Yeah,
But
we're totally open for that.
I do think the last drop, it had like a lot of energy, and then it dropped again in the same kick as the first one. No, am I right? Yeah. So I had this one.
Just slightly different the punch.
Yeah, I must say that I hoped for a different kick, a different harder kick. Actually.
Yeah. Still really deep.
It still hits hard.
It was
though.
focusing a little
Yeah, yeah.
more on the melody on that part, but well, the bass phase said it all.
Give it,
Yeah.
give it. It's good. It's good.
Let's see if the chat likes it.
Yeah, I see.
Midnight G say heaviest so far. Yeah. Try say summer vibes in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian, the title is heavy. Yeah, we know, but yeah, what can the guy do? Do you have any other suggestions
Tom
for this?
said, looks like someone was angry while doing this.
You know, I was making this music after playing Call of Duty, because I was pretty angry.
Bro.
Or losing a game of FIFA. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, then you get super angry. Then you go in Fruity Loops and you make angry music.
Anytime you see a cheater on Warzone.
Right. Yes. But yeah, I must say, I think we have to judge this again in the studio.
Yeah, we're gonna-
It's very difficult to hear on these headphones. Like, could this be a release? I think we should be open also to release this stuff.
Yeah.
We're
If I were
open-minded,
you
we're
guys, for
open-minded.
sure I
I mean,
would.
we're open-minded.
We had like the
indeed,
old school dance tracks. We had some melodic stuff.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have
But
it all.
why not like also like in
Of course,
harder?
you
harder?
take all the spectrum at least.
Right,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
And like I told the guys before, like Prospects is not only like harder, it's also you know
Could be anything.
could be anything. If you have a good euphoric track, it can also work, or you know a track like this.
Yeah. for
I mean,
sure.
we're at
I would do the same.
SCANTRAXX we're very open-minded to
Yeah.
receive only the up-tempo stuff. We do receive some up-tempo demos.
Yeah,
This
we
is
are not-
going to be more difficult
Yeah.
because
That is
We're- we're-
completely another genre.
we are not an up-tempo label. So
Yeah.
to keep that in mind, guys, because we do receive some.
Still, yeah, we still
demos
release
from
some
that.
tempo demos.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
Ultimate Christmas track.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We go on to the next one. This is Tom Hartz. I saw him in the chat already with "We Will Rise."
We will rise.
Let me actually put that a little louder.
Let me hear that.
Cause when it rains, it pours. But after the storm, we will rise. We
All right. All right. All right. Demi, what do you think?
Yes. I think it's a good track, a cool track.
The idea is there, I would say.
Yeah, but the only thing, I got a little bored after the mid intro, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think the melody is like a chord progression I heard so many times. Like it doesn't really feel that unique, euphoric as what you want. Also, I think it's lacking some drive on some points. Like for example,
Me too. I think it's a little bit empty.
it's just a bit soft and a bit empty. Like you're missing a lot of, like maybe here like a brahmer.
You need to add some filling up. For sure.
Something like this, you know, like have more, like the whole track, it's a bit empty.
Yeah. Overall,
Like
more tension.
you're missing transitions, you're missing.
I would say it's like 70% done.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like the idea is there.
Yes. And then eventually you drop into a harder drop in the end. Like with
I think
like
it's too unexpected.
with
this
a
one.
vocal that just fades out. It doesn't really give that much impact, you know? It's like
Yeah.
we were, and it stops and it drops. Why not go into like a distorted vocal, like we were right?
You actually need to get the attention before the kick drop.
Right? Yeah. But the track has a lot of potential if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like. But yeah, on the melody you can't really change that much. But I think that really bothered me a bit in this track. It is a bit soft on some parts, yeah. Also, this feels like it has no vocal chain, or like at least a chain on the
You can also maybe
like
add
the chop.
a small shot vocal, like go, just
Yeah,
to give some attention.
True.
you know.
Go.
True.
Just just filling up with some elements all around.
Yeah.
Let's say a strong pre-drop vocal is missing there. Which could be a go or something that'll give you the
Die.
and guys, I'm also gonna be completely honest. Like it's a big contrast with the last track, no?
A big contrast for sure. Like
So,
the other one-
change the title from "We Will Rise" to "We Will Die."
we will
Man,
Nice.
What is that?
the one of before we say we rise every day.
We are born every day.
no,
Yeah.
but
No, but,
I think Tom Hartz is in the chat as well.
Yeah.
I think if you would rework this track a little bit more, spend more time
Yeah.
on it. I
Yeah.
think rework some arrangement parts. You know, I hear the potential with the vocal,
I agree.
True.
but
Let's
Because
say-
there
let's
are
say
some
it's-
catchy points. You know,
Yeah. Maybe we can say like there are no really rules in music, in electronic music, the process and everything. But here is missing some the standard elements to make it feel more full. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, right. But yeah, Tom is in the chat, so I really hope you're gonna use our feedback.
yeah,
And feel free to send a new version anytime. We're gonna check it.
yeah. He said, "Understand. I will check on that." Thanks for the feedback. Well,
Yeah, of course.
No worry, man.
we're happy to check your track, and we're also happy to have you here on the stream and in the chat, of course. So it's
Yes.
pretty cool. So yeah, keep sending the track, and we're gonna check it again. So we're gonna go on to the next track.
Yes.
Yes. So this will be Experian. I saw him also in the chat. A lot of people in the chat today, so it's pretty cool. This is Fire.
We did also.
I know this guy. So really have his style.
Why you blaming me? Why does it happen? He puts the vocal on the end of the track so we can use it.
Artists nowadays are very into this kind of screaming.
So, yo, bro, what do you
Also,
think?
this one also like all the spoon tech style of mine.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so,
But how do you call this? Because nowadays, a lot of people will say this is hard techno, right?
Yeah,
Kind of.
Yeah, short like the extreme art techno. I would
Yeah.
say because also I think now lately art techno is kind of dividing into multi styles.
Right.
You
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
like the more trancy art techno, then you have the groovy one, and then you have the extreme one, the industrial art techno, like cruelty, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one it definitely goes into the extreme part of art
the hard techno, but you know,
for art style, I call it SCANTRAXX style. I don't know if you know it's like a style, but like dark art style. Something like that.
I will see. I will be totally open to release this kind of stuff.
Only can I check again the first drop when we kind of went into the fake one.
And you have a hardstyle melody.
It's good. Like when there is the how you say campana, the
bell.
The bell. On that bell, that there is the explosion with the bell, I would maybe put like a different impact, maybe, to make it more like.
Wait, let me check it out. Wait, where was this?
On that. It's too soft, you know. You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah,
more-
maybe a sub drop, like
Exactly,
yeah.
you know, because you arrive basically at the end of the build up, and then you expect the kick,
yeah.
which
Because-
doesn't come, so you need to keep there the energy.
Uh-huh,
Because if you
right.
go too low, then you kind of
Yeah, people are like,
Exactly,
oh, yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck
But
is-
then what happened to you guys, right? Like
Yeah.
you were both like, oh shit. I saw that. Yeah. So
yeah, true.
So it's good to do the fake drop,
Right.
but then on there you need to put a big impact. It can be
mean,
also
if
like
you-
a kick or
yeah.
whatever.
Like
you
if you're doing a
want.
fake drop, do it properly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's I think the only
But
feedback from
in
mine.
overall, it's a pretty solid track.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it
like I
is.
said, it's not really my cup of tea again,
Yeah,
but I do hear it's well produced.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I
I also know the guy is a cool guy, so yeah.
I feel
would
like
die.
You know everyone.
You know everyone.
how do you know everyone on the stream?
Because it's very active. You know, it's active. Talking to people.
I check everything, guys.
Public relations, connections. That's the man.
Yeah, come on, man. That's fire. Fire, literally.
Yeah.
Fire.
But
But I see some people say art techno copy SCANTRAXX and delete stuff nowadays, which
Yeah.
I sort of agree and not agree. You know, like there are both ways because I don't call it like copy. I
No.
would say take a reference.
Take
You
inspiration
know,
from
take
that. Yeah,
inspiration.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
of course if you know cut the kicks, you make exactly the same melody. That's
Yeah.
is copy
yeah.
for me. You know, but
But-
if you take reference and make it similar, I would say for me.
Do you
totally
guys
fine.
like hear like his own style in this? That's what I'm a bit missing on this. A little bit.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
That's a very good point.
It's moreover like indeed is classify into that circle of style,
Right,
You
yeah.
know, which is difficult to go out. I would say, you know,
Like
yeah,
if you listen to this track, who would you think is he made it?
yeah,
You know,
I
like,
classify as a SCANTRAXX sound.
Yeah,
you know,
okay,
that's what
Yeah.
I mean. No?
Yeah.
So it's like a big circle,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
like if you call it like a zag circle, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
right, yeah.
this kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's a good feedback for the guy just to make it a little more unique. You know, it's kind of missing the signature. I guess.
Yeah.
You can make like I don't know a synth as your one,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a screech, you know, like keep on use the same one
Yeah.
because indeed the style is pretty, you know, like you cannot go
Yeah.
in many directions on
exactly,
that, you know,
exactly.
like but if you
Yeah.
take like a few synths or sound or a way of using your vocals, you know,
True,
then,
but I think for now the track could be good for
For a release. Yeah, I
man.
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
definitely.
Super
very
cool,
dance
super
floor
cool.
track, and yeah, man, we're gonna get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, guys.
Oh.
It's the end.
Oh,
It's the end of the day.
You die every day.
we die now, guys.
I just want to say this was such a fun
It was
episode.
nice, guys.
Super
Yeah.
I want to thank the Purge for
Thanks
being
also
a
you
guest
guys for
today.
having me. You
Thank
know,
you for
Thank,
being
thank you so much.
Vamos!
I want to thank you, Chet, and of course Mika,
Mika,
for
the man.
for helping us out in
Grazie,
the
Mika.
beginning.
Grazie, Mika. Yeah, super,
Yeah.
super. Yeah, it was a.
Oh wait, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, it was a great episode and full
Yeah.
of very energetic
nice,
tracks,
yeah.
super
Yeah, good
different
demos,
tracks.
yeah.
super
Also,
good
like I
tracks.
was a little
Yeah.
bit like adopting of which type of music we could get, but actually super high quality.
Yeah, as we said, sometimes it depends on the guest. Sometimes we receive some different music or style which fit the guest that we have that day. And that happened today as well, I guess.
Yeah, it
which
happens
is cool.
every
But
episode.
it's
Yeah.
nice also for you guys. At least you don't only listen the same stuff every fucking time. You know?
Man, don't say that. I will keep using Cubase. Anyhow,
Yeah.
but I
Don't use
get it. I get it.
The stream would have ended earlier already.
Yeah,
we would have been home already. No, just
But it
kidding.
was still funny. It was a funny moment.
Yeah, just hope you guys liked it. And this was another great A&R episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks
you guys.
again, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
next time.
See you next
Ciao,
time.
ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao.